New Year goals suck and are embarrassing. Stop them. Wow, Delemy, that's a pretty strong title for a Motivation Plus Marketing podcast. First off, this is a driving podcast, so there's been thousands of you, and I appreciate all of you in Australia that have shared my podcast. God bless you, and I appreciate you sharing the truth message. So there's thousands of you that have subscribed on the app to the Motivation Plus Marketing podcast. We appreciate it. Remember, we're available on Amazon Audio also. And, I chose to do, I've done this over the years, driving podcasts. So, picture you and I just sitting together, and I'm actually driving my wife's truck here right now. So picture you sitting in the front seat. We're having a conversation about life. So there may be some background noise. It's obviously not as crystal clear when I do it in my studio. But I want you to envision you sitting with me and being truthful. For over 22 years now, I've been teaching professionally about success. And to me, success is a recipe. There people are preparing for Christmas dinner and Christmas recipes, and there's ingredients that create a great meal. Well, and I've been consistent with this. Consistency is the secret to success. You can write that down. What you do every day adds up. People do nothing. People eat like crap. People think like crap. People speak like crap. And then they have crappy results. It's just fact. Every day you are consistent. Remember, my theme for 2024 is monetize and maximize 24 in 2024. The 24 being 24 hours a day. We all have it. And the true fact is, I'm not going to say sad fact because people make I have no compassion or sadness for people who screw their lives up when they have access to take action. And all of you are tremendously wealthy since you're listening to a podcast. So you're in the top 0.01% financially of people in the world. So what you do every day, physically, emotionally, financially. I've done 60 push-ups a day since January 1st of 2023. I've just cleared, do the math. It's 22,000 push-ups every day. Every day, 60 a day. Because this year I turned the young age of 58, and I've set a physical goal for myself. I got inspired by a 78-year young natural bodybuilder, fitness champion, martial arts champion, where he competed and really inspired many people. So I've set a goal. I will be competing in fitness competitions, physical fitness, bodybuilding competitions in the next, when I hit the young age of 60, and I will continue that to the young age of 105. I've set an extraordinary fitness goal. Now, ask me if I care what people think about that. See, too many times in life we get concerned about what inconsistent people think about our results. You see, consistency. See, Vin Russo, congratulations. Those of you that may not know Vin, write down this company name, Hair by Vin. Hair meaning like hair in your head. Vin owns and operates as a team leader at the fastest growing salon in Boca Raton, Florida. Literally this week he's doubled from last year, broke all sorts of records, just crushed every record that everyone, he bought an existing salon that's been in business for many years. And long story short, he broke every record in decades history. So we are in the greatest economy ever. Now it depends who your we is. Consistency. Christy's real estate business, our real estate business is exploding. We were out today for 5 hours looking at homes. We got buyers, sellers. We're about to get 3 more new listings. There's so much going on. Communicate. I absolutely love serving people. I truly believe, obviously, John and Kristen Adolfi have tremendous success in real estate. You guys will get to know them in this small podcast. I love people. And I wrote about realtors and network marketers prior to ever meeting John and Kristen Adolfi. Kristen, your favorite book you read consistently, the 17 highly guarded strategies to close every sale guaranteed, plus how to combat the fear of closing. And I paused for a second. I wrote that in the first chapter about realtors. Christy and I did millions and millions of dollars in real estate business over the years, and the realtors were the worst. Digits are the worst. We could tell you 2 stories from today. This is being recorded for the podcast of December 21st, and today the stories from 2 realtors. Most would go, I would never do that. It doesn't make a difference what you would do or not do. They're doing it, and that's the atmosphere in the industry. So emotionally, if is a choice word. If is a fear-based word, talked about also in the 17 strategies. If you choose not to prepare your mind like the oven, we'll turn your oven to 425 and put the ingredients in it. Look, development, the atmosphere, the construction zone, what you read every day, who you're around, the atmosphere. Like we're preparing to head up to see Christy's family in Tennessee. Obviously, I'm not packing shorts. Obviously I pack my tank tops to work out in, but I'm packing jackets and heavier socks and hats and gloves because I'm entering an atmosphere that determines my apparel I wear, quote unquote. See, in life, your emotional strength guarantees your financial levels of success. You hear about it, write it down. By this time next year, do you realize, Vin Russo, where your Hair by Vin product line will be? Everyone take a look. This year has been a miraculous year, 2023, record-breaking physically, emotionally, financially for Christy and I and my top coaching students. And I'm not a life coach. I'm not a counseling coach. I'm not a counselor. I'm a strategic coach, and I'm at a point in my career. It's very rare that I will engage a new client. I just did last month, and they obviously invested up front, and I have a long-term equity in the company. I wrote 3 emails for them, and they broke all records this week in business, and we did very well. It's 5-figure tithe coming out to where I tithe. I'm all about giving. So you're giving this year. One thing Christy and I this year, we gave everything away. I literally gave everything away. I'm just so blessed. And after the passing of my mom, I'm so honored and blessed to be alive. And my mom poured into me her entire life, and it was, I learned a lot in my own life. I'm teaching everyone. I see people hoarding and holding on to stuff. You'll never receive financially if you don't sow seeds. And overall, my entire career, I've never talked about cars and boats. And God will bless you. This year we were blessed to sow my BMW to the incredible champion Martha Avila, who broke records this year physically. Martha, I'm so proud of you. Just what you do, saving 60,000 babies for abortion. And you having the opportunity to make a decision and be an example. You're a true champion woman, godly woman warrior, because you respect the example you represent. Obviously, I saw someone last week and he said something about someone, and first he referenced them about just an excuse and pain. See, when you're not around people, they speak about you, what impression you leave on them. Look, that's why 2024 is 2024 is not going to be your year. What you do today is going to be your year. I've been saying this for 22 years. Every day is a new day. Every day is a birthday. Every day is the day you wake up. You have an opportunity to implement your schedule. Your schedule. Accountability. I love people. People that stop accountability stop succeeding. Just that. I've said it for so many years. What you do today shows up tomorrow. I am so excited to make the Nelson Burns show on I think it's a $27 million listing for real estate. And it's all because of relationships, because of a dope realtor that used to be the realtor for this person. I can't stand greedy people. I wrote all about it. Salespeople versus marketers. Can't stand them. Never liked me back in network marketing. Only recruited 16 people. Built a multi-million-dollar business. And I can't stand realtors and network marketers. They are the worst. They all get in the industry to make money. I absolutely love serving people. We become real close friends with Tara and Chad, who are the homeowners of the 10-acre country estate. And you mark my words, I will be on HDTV. We were on the phone with Chad tonight for over an hour, and you can see the picture I sent out. Tara and Chad blessed my mom and dad. My dad with my mom's here in spirit. My dad with the Peanuts Christmas tree. It's pretty awesome. So, look, I've written books. I'm an author. They write books about chapters of history that are made. And I'm telling you, Seville, Florida, Crescent City, Pearson, history is being made. And there's something brewing in the first couple weeks of January. Your jaw's going to drop, people. Hashtag I told you so. Well, I dealt with all this when I did network marketing. Went on to earn millions and millions and millions of dollars. I remember my dad driving around with me. I had my Chevy Blazer, which I paid for cash, and I had a check on I was looking here in a sun visor. Back then, there was no wiring for stuff. It was called a copy truck. The FedEx truck came out. Amazon wasn't around. Facebook wasn't around. Twitter wasn't around. Real social media was communicating, shaking someone's hand, looking in the eye, and generally hugging them. We had someone hug Chrissy today, a new client going, "Thank you, Mrs. Gardner." I said, "It's my wife's name is Christy. Call her Christy. She's part of your team. She's on your team now. She's a trusted advisor. She will advise you to make the right decisions for you and your family." Wow. You can't do that by waking up, running crazy, popping on social media, eating like crap, reading like crap, and then going to communicate with a client with horrible words. Do the math, people. Your words represent who you are. Bam! Now I'm fired up, people. Greatest times ever. Greatest times ever. Physically, emotionally, financially. Ask yourself the question, what am I doing today? Consistency. So all the nonsense, all the new goals, my new year, stop it. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Do something today different. Get accountable. Look at your schedule. What are you doing? I love what exercise. Oh, I walk to my car 10 times. It's not exercise. It's not exercise. I read a few Facebook posts. So people stop reading and stop learning. Andrew Carnegie, founding billionaire. Founding billionaire of America, studying library system. Everyone made excuses back then. Look, it doesn't make a difference who the president is. And obviously, all of you know I've been a very strong conservative. I've voted Republican since I was able to vote my entire life. So it doesn't do with Trump or Biden or anybody. Who's the president of America doesn't affect your word. Doesn't affect your schedule. What are you doing today? Like, what did you do today? I always tell people, and Vin, this really hit you. Spend one day with Christy and your jaw will drop. I don't have time to waste with nonsense. I'm not busy. I'm not rushing. I'm not working late. I'm structured and scheduled, strategic. Monetize and maximize 24 hours a day in the year 2024. And look, and the issue is most people don't delete. They make excuses. Greatest times ever. I've read more this year than I've ever read. I've gotten the best physical shape of my life than I've ever got. We just had to get some of my suits altered just last week. And I've given all my suits away. I blessed Martha with a car. I gave away my Rolex last year. I'm sowing seeds, baby. I'm so blessed. So blessed to sow and give. All I want this podcast to do is inspire one person to do something different, to realize your entire life is sowing seeds. In business, your communication, your words, like Kristen, when your jaw dropped last week, the reason why my email marketing and my marketing is going through the roof is because of the fact I'm studying more. Why do you believe my marketing? I'm reading more. I'm learning more. More learning, more private time, more development, higher the tower. What's going on here in South Florida? They just made an announcement. Jeff Green, a multi-billionaire, just introduced two 32-story condos called Curry Park Towers, mansions in the sky. They're going to have balconies. They're going to have pools in the private balconies. In a 3/4 strip here in West Palm Beach is $2.2 billion of condos. Ask the average realtor, they have no clue. They have no idea. Because when I'm a marketer, A marketer is investigating, identifying, sharing, closing, opening up relationships. Wow. This is greatest times ever. What did you do today? That's your tomorrow. Whatever business you're in, you should be crushing it. You should be breaking all sorts of records. You should be earning more, giving more away. And if you're not, take a good look in the mirror and ask yourself, why not? What are you doing? What are you doing? I got a new goal. New Year's goals do stop them. They're embarrassing because it's stupid. It's just stupid. It's just stupid. Well, I'm busy. It's the holiday season. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. It's and it gets on my nerves more and more as I get more mature in my life, wisdom. So, guys, with that said, ask yourself a question. What are you doing today? What are you doing today? And we're sitting in the car, and I'm about to wrap this up. Write down what you did physically, emotionally, financially. Because what you did today, what'd you give away, who'd you call, how confident, dress for success, sharp. Someone said to me today, said, John, every time I see you, you're always dressed sharp, you're always smiling, you're always in a great mood. I enjoy speaking to you. Bam! It's called experience. And that's going to move right into a $27 million listing of a mansion. Because you can't stand the other realtors. You just get out of the contract. Can't stand them. I mean, you got to read them when they do the stupid emails. People don't acknowledge text. They don't acknowledge. It's so aggravating. People don't acknowledge communication, and that's what I wasted my time for years. You know, I'm going to be on a huge mastermind coming up February as a coach. I'm told, oh, coach, you stop babysitting. You want to waste time. You know, when you chase, you're wasting time. I've wasted so much time. You can't force success into people who don't want success. You can't force someone to read. You can't force someone. I'm tired of forcing people. I'm actively seeking people who want more. And once again, everyone you know that is interested in any question for Florida real estate, the entire state we have covered, you let us know. We will serve them, care about them, and advise them wisely. Wow. Guys, with that said, God bless you, and I believe this probably challenged many of you. But I ask you to do something today differently. Let me tell you something. Whatever business you're in, you should be breaking every record out there. Everywhere. Consistent communication. Thinking outside the box. Poverty mindset kills people. Low thinking. It's just so much business out there. Go get it. Go get it. God bless you guys. Dream huge. Today's the greatest day of your life. Actually, I love you guys. I care about you. And a huge shout out to everyone in Australia. Thank you so very much. And yes, somebody emailed in today. Yes, I'm available for speaking engagements. Just email our company. Give us a call. Text 561-847-3467, 561-847-3467. Or you can email us directly, JWH and John at DeLemmyDevelopmentGroup.com, John at DeLemmyDevelopmentGroup.com, and you'll see all that in the description of the podcast. Whatever we can do for all of you, and I thank you guys for however you're hearing this, listening to it, sharing it, liking it, commenting. God bless you. We love you. Game on. This. I got to conclude. You guys are awesome. Stop the New Year's goals. They suck and they're embarrassing. Consistency. Every day. Either everyday greatness or everyday crap. It's your choice. Game on.